Well, we ended up moving a little bit beyond the market maker's expected range and had a pretty sharp rejection off the two standard deviation VWAP there this morning at 56.43. Fell down, tested gamma neutral, and closed just under it, actually. Close below gamma neutral going into tomorrow's data does not sound super good. However, I do kind of expect JPOW to be hawkish enough tomorrow to keep this show running until at least the FOMC meeting. So tomorrow's just going to be entirely dependent on what gets said at Jackson's Hole. Yes, failed support at 5,600. Next test to the downside is the long-term trend, the top of the long-term trend from October, which is going to be around like the 55.70, 55.65 range. Commodities down a little bit again today. Oil up quite a lot, but precious metals falling back on the rising dollar. Yields up and dollar up after this morning's PMI data. Dispersion really never got a foothold and is actually slowly breaking down again. Well, or correlation is slowly starting to move up from its peak back on the 20th. Carry trade got levered up pretty hard today alongside the rising dollar. Went from about zero point 0.6 or 6.7, 6.6 to 6.9 just in the intraday today. However, that didn't do much to stop the bleed, and the forward yield of volatility closed the day positive again for the first time in a little while at 3.42%. Bond vol moving up, kind of alongside a flat move in correlation. Skew continues to retreat as less and less tail risk hedging is picked up. Although today might shift that. 84.29% of the S&P over its 20-day moving average, and correlation with VIX, cash VIX is now actually slightly up over last week. Just barely. I don't think this really matters much anymore, but something to note. And Fed Fund futures pricing, 8.85 cuts, zero point 0.85 points of cuts by Jan of 2025. Idiot Trade is trading the highs and lows based on resistance points. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. I'm just selling the low and the high technicals every day. It's not really very complicated. I feel like we just visited Jackson's Hole. Where does the time go? It's time dilation from Jackson's Hole. That's extremely dense. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sound good? All right, later.